What's going on, everybody? It's Blandon here again for Mortgage HQ. This is part 2 of the 3-part series on how you can set financial goals. And in this video, I'm going to share with you this mental model called a mortgage lifecycle. It is basically to help you focus depending on what stage you might be in so that you can accelerate your results. Because one of the biggest challenges that I find with a lot of clients is that if they don't really have a focus or just something really simple to use or adapt to, then it's going to be harder for them to hit their financial goals. Now, the ultimate goal is to actually build enough wealth to a point where you don't need to work, or you can just stop working and still enjoy the lifestyle that you want. So to get to this point, there are actually 3 big stages that you need to go through. So let's break that down into 3 stages here. And in stage 1, the focus is very simple. It's about reduction. So what does that actually mean? The goal is to actually get into a position where you have cash flow surplus of $2,000 to $3,000 a month. Basically, you're saving that much money, and you want to be in an equity position of $120,000 or more that you can actually invest in. So this might be the equity in your property. So reducing your debt and your fixed commitment are the key focus here. And for most people, this is going to be their mortgage repayment, because this is one of the biggest expense. So some key areas that you might need to focus are your structure of the mortgage. Secondly, of course, setting a clear financial goal. And then thirdly, once that is done, budgeting makes a lot of sense. The stage 1 masterclass in the description has all the details that you need to implement these things. And the state of mind that you want to achieve in stage 1 is getting through survival. This is where you can get by comfortably as long as you're working. Now, in stage 2 of the mortgage lifecycle, your focus here is actually expansion. The goal here is to build enough confidence to know that your investments are going to grow to 2 to 3 mil of net assets. Now, keep in mind that your own occupied is not counted as your investment. You want to know that you have a vehicle that you have utilized so that by the time you're ready to stop working, you'll have 2 to 3 mil of assets. This is net after tax. So during this stage, it's all about expanding your investments with leverage sensibly. In other words, using the bank's money to invest in properties. Now, there are a bit of method to the madness, because if you want to do it right, you need to at least understand 20% of the most important things that will drive 80% of the results with properties. This is going to help you avoid costly mistake and avoid getting stuck, so you don't just get stuck on the one property. That's what the stage 2 masterclass is all about, and it's in the description below. Now, once you have enough assets, you should be able to make some adjustments in your current position to actually build up $80,000 to $100,000 passive income quite easily. And the state of mind that you'll be in is now sufficiency. You now have the ability to stop working and still live comfortably. Now, in the 3rd stage is all about optimization. The goal here is to actually get around 10% return on your assets, or 10% cash flow from the equity that you have built up. So in theory, every $1 million that you have should generate at least $100,000 of passive income. This is where you have done really well with your investing. You probably have around 2 to 3 million of net assets. And you'll feel comfortable because you have a strong financial safety net. But cash flow often might not be all that much. It might just be enough to pay for all of the ongoing expense and the mortgage repayments. Maybe some passive income coming in, but not so much to the point where you're just comfortable to let go of your day job. The good news is you're not far away from unlocking $100,000 to $200,000 extra passive net income. But this is where you really need to dive into the numbers and probably take the property game to the next level. And that's exactly what stage 3 masterclass is about in the description below. And if you're able to build $150,000 to $200,000 and beyond in passive income, the state of mind you'll be in is significance. This is where you can contribute financially to your calling or potentially a great cause. You want to get your capital working the hardest so that you can make a difference not just for your own family, but others as well. So there you guys have it. This is the Mortgage Lifecycle. If you learned something, please smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. What kind of future inspires you? Is it surviving? Is it sufficiency? Or building significance? Now, I truly believe that everyone has a different goal, so it's just trying to understand what's important to you. Really take the time to think about it, write down why this is important. What does that financial future look like 10, 20 years time, or by the time you retire? And whatever it is, if you set your mind to it and get the right people around you, I know you guys can achieve it. So until next time, I'll see you guys again.